today we back with another show, Politikin. We're gonna talk about hip hop and the effect it has on the youth. We're gonna go around the board. I'm gonna start off with Brian.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right. Damn, what the hell was the topic? I'm tired as hell.
Hip hop and the effect.
If you clean the goddamn Tootsie Roll out your ear, you can hear me. Hip hop and the effect it has on the youth.
On the youths?
Yeah. I am 10 years.
To me, it plays a major part, but nowadays hip hop is not hip hop to me. I mean, and these rappers are just talking about anything, and so it makes them, I don't know, it just makes the youth become dumb or something because they start talking that way, and it's kind of irritating to me. So I think hip hop it can be a powerful influence to them if we use it right.
All right, you gonna go to Trade Day?
I think it has a negative effect on the youth. Basically the same reason Brian was saying. I don't feel that hip hop is what hip hop used to be, and I think that the artists now have a lot more influence, a hell of a lot more influence on the youth, not just black youth, but white youth, all youth in general. And I don't think that they're conveying a proper message, from Lil Wayne to Nicki Minaj to hell, Snoop Dogg, anybody that's conforming, selling themselves short for $1. I don't think that's a good look for you.
All right, we'll go to Raheem.
Hip hop definitely has a negative effect on you. There's no substance to hip hop nowadays. No substance at all. No message being conveyed. All this is sex, money, drugs.
What's wrong with that?
For you? I let your son or your daughter
All
talk about sex, money, drugs. All right, then.
So we got elementary school
Yeah.
kids. Now I'm trying to
Hold
get
on, dog. You gotta wait your turn, dog.
Make the discussion.
It's
man.
Reggie.
It's we
Politicking,
discussion,
man.
man.
Politicking.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Like you said, we got little kids out there trying to do big grown folk stuff because of hip hop music, man.
Okay, goddamn. All right,
You must let this nigga.
all right, we gonna go to Mr. Reggie.
I think it does have its bad influences, like the sex tapes and stuff that everybody have messing up the young ladies and the youth. They feel that it's okay to just pass some pictures around and stuff like that. And the guys just talking to chicks any kind of way nowadays. Ain't nobody got no home training for real. But I wouldn't say it's all because of the music. I don't like just to blame just the music. It's a lot more other things, but it does have its good things, like the story behind some of the artists, because some of the artists don't talk about nothing, but a lot of the artists out there do have storylines behind their music. You just gotta listen to them, and not everybody's listening to them. So I mean, it goes both ways.
Me personally, man, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's just a cop out. I think it's good for the youth to have hip hop, whether, you know what I'm saying, they coming out with, you know, negative songs, positive songs. Simple fact is keeping them off the streets, you know what I'm saying? They ain't out there robbing, stealing, killing, and, you know what I'm saying, whatever mischievous stuff and stuff like that. I mean, benevolent stuff that people be doing and shit, and it gives them an outlet to channel that negative energy somewhere else and shit. Even if, you know, most of the songs are negative or about money or misogynistic or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it gives them an outlet and a way to express themselves. And, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like therapy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a way they can talk about it and then somebody hear it and respond back to it. So it's a good way of getting what they want to say out. You know what I'm saying? It's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to leave the table open for discussion. And we're going to start off by saying, you know, we're going to go back to what Brian Brown was saying something before I cut him off.
How about we go back to what you just said? I don't buy that.
Yeah, how about you?
I don't buy that because it had a segment of
Nigga, please.
of Young Buck, and I was watching this, and he was talking about only thing that was out there in these streets. You know, don't say street, streets. We sound ignorant.
Yeah,
You know, everything else. That don't mean nothing, man.
No.
That don't mean
No,
nothing.
you're not about to just go on him because he said streets. Man.
No, it ain't
Come on
even
now.
about streets.
Everybody knows
It's
that
about
some
it's
places
about-
have
you gonna sit there-
accents.
I know. It's about you gonna sit there and say,
Tennessee accent.
there's nothing else out there but to just survive in these streets and get mine. I get mine by stealing from or jacking jokers, so I got to survive so I can feed my kids
He
out in
said
these
that.
streets. That's what he said.
It's like a damn
I
slave.
mean, you know what?
That's
So, but
Oh,
but
everybody-
everyone is saying that. Everyone is saying the same
Like a
thing.
flogger.
Everyone
Oh,
is
shit.
saying the same thing. So, what message you putting out there? If your parents not giving you what you want, I'm gonna go out in these streets and do what I gotta go do.
But dog, you know what I'm
Something
saying?
they went through.
He never said he was a role model.
But you can't, just because say you're not a role model, that means you're not a role model.
Dog, you
You
don't have
can't
to
watch.
follow me, dog.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
not-
saying?
it's not
You don't
about-
have to follow
it's
me,
not
dog. It's
about-
your choice.
It's not, no, you
No,
asking
that's
a
not
five, you asking a 5 or 6 year old to make a choice like that.
First of all,
It
where's the
starts
parents?
at home, right?
Where are
Starts
the
at
parents?
home.
Where are the parents that have? Most parents
Are
are working. This isn't the 1940s.
Oh, that's not that man's fault.
This
dog.
is not the
That's not that
1940s
man's
and 50s
fault,
where
dog.
one father could work and the mom stayed home. This is 2011 where each parent has a job just to maintain their
No, I
bills.
understand that, but that's still no. That's
I'm
that's
not-
still that's a cop out.
That's
dog.
not a cop
That's
out.
a cop
That's
out.
not
dog.
a cop
That
out.
don't mean he have to listen to that music.
Right.
No, he doesn't have to listen to that music, but you're making it enticing for him. You're making a jingling beat for him. You're not making that for the 30s and 40s.
So let me
You're
tell
making
you-
that for a little
so-
kid.
So if McDonald's make a jingling beat for you, you go out and go buy that sandwich.
No, because I'm 30 years old. And
I mean,
and
if you was at that time,
I'm 30 years old, and hell yes.
Yeah.
That's why McDonald's blew
Exactly.
up.
That's
Why do you think
make that
McDonald's was
money.
number one? Because they appealed to
they're
the
not.
little
Matter of fact, they're
kids.
number two. Subway number one.
Oh, now because Jared got on the air.
The number one in sell-wise. Subway number two in restaurant chain.
Right.
Number one in restaurant chain. You mean?
Chain, yeah.
Okay, the point is McDonald's caters to little kids. Right now, Subway's on this whole health kick, which everybody's going green. As soon as people start realizing that whole green thing is not the end thing, bye-bye Subway, bye-bye Jared. Period. McDonald's is still going to be around. You tell me this. Out of every place that shuts down, opens up, shuts down, opens up, what's the one common factor in any society? In any city, state, whatever. A liquor store and a fucking McDonald's. McDonald's ain't going nowhere. You got little hood kids who rather, instead of stocking their fridge, want to go to McDonald's.
Exactly.
Well, that's all you see on TV.
Right.
You know,
That's
cause
the advertising.
TV.
That's what
But
it's
that's
supposed to do.
That's why it's
That's all
called
you hear in hip-hop,
television.
man.
And so, that, so,
Wait,
that,
wait,
so,
that-
that's,
wait, wait,
so that's what hip hop
Listen,
all you hear in
listen,
hip-hop.
listen to what I'm
That's all
saying.
you hear in hip hop.
That's why it's called television
Yeah.
programming.
Yeah. And you tell
And programming.
Advertising.
explain that to a 5 or
What's called
6 year
video
old.
program.
Well, if, you,
Explain that
listen,
to a 5 or
if
6
you're a
year old.
responsible adult, which I think you are, you're not going to let your kid watch something that you don't approve
You
of.
don't have 24 hour control.
But you have enough.
You do have
No,
enough.
if you instill that fear in them and you let them know, I'll fuck you in the throat. You listen to this shit. Like my
Yeah.
daddy used to. My
Yeah,
daddy,
and what happened?
hey.
What happened?
You listening to it.
Did you?
But that's why I got old enough
so
to
what
listen
does
to it.
so what does that
Yeah,
say? Old
I
enough
was
what?
old enough.
How old were you? You old enough at 13? Because remember, you started hip hop at 13.
I started, but I was listening way before that.
Okay.
See, my daddy didn't always stay
Thank
with me,
you.
though.
Thank
Exactly.
you. You
That's
just made
the
my
My
point.
daddy didn't always stay.
You just instilled it to you.
But
You
still,
fucked
though,
your ass up a few
still,
years ago,
though.
and you still listen to it.
I still did.
So you just made my point. Thank
I'm not
you, Dre.
making your point.
You just
dog.
made my point.
My thing is, I chose to be disobedient, dog. That's my thing. I wasn't that scared of my daddy. So I'm making my point. That's my point.
I chose to be disobedient.
Yeah.
I chose not to listen to my daddy.
That's right.
Why not?
Because that's what I wanted to do.
All right.
Because you was a
I didn't
child.
feel like it wasn't because I was a child and it was like, it was enticing or nothing like that. It was just the fact that he didn't understand why I liked it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he understood that. And I think that's
So
why.
you think any other parent doesn't go through that same thing with their kid?
I'm sure they do.
So then why do you expect other parents to do what your dad couldn't do?
Well, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I won't say it was bad parenting or nothing like that. I ain't in jail. You know what I'm saying? I got a job. I'm working and shit. I'm doing positive things. You know what I'm saying? So my outcome was nice. You know what I'm saying? Just because I listen to fucking True, niggas talking about killing and shit like that. I ain't finna go out there and go fucking blow somebody's head off.
No, this stuff is
Because I'm
so
listening to
bad.
I think I'm smarter than that.
But I mean, you're at that
Can't
age.
train nobody.
No, but when I was
What you
listening to
say?
True, when I was in
I
ninth
said this
grade,
stuff is so bad, then why
I
they
was
put it
listening to
on
Old
TV?
Spice One when I was in
To sell.
eighth grade. You know what I'm saying?
To
So
sell.
I'm listening
To
to all the
sell, to
cats.
make money. That's why they put it on TV. Is that a positive outcome because they're making money? So let's just put it on TV, no matter how bad they look. I'm gonna be truthful. I don't even give a damn about white society or America. I'm talking about us as a people. We look retarded. We look retarded doing this stuff.
He's absolutely
We
right.
look retarded. You have Nicki Minaj talking about being a Barbie doll. Are you serious?
That's her
That's her what?
branding herself, making more.
And you don't think she
commercials.
influences these little girls out there to be Barbie dolls?
Oh,
They're black Barbie dolls.
you act like she
What's
told
wrong
them
with
everybody
Barbie
need to be a
doll,
Barbie
dog?
doll.
Well,
She
look-
didn't
look
tell
on
them
the
that.
Barbie
Look,
doll.
hold
Think
on.
about what you're
Look-
saying.
She's not telling them that. though.
Look at how they're wearing their hair now.
Look at a Barbie
Look
doll.
She didn't tell them to do that though.
Look at a Barbie doll. Look
Look
at
at
a
it.
look
Look
at
at
a
it.
Barbie
Look
doll.
at it.
What is wrong with the Barbie doll?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What's wrong
Does
with it?
every woman look like a Barbie doll?
No,
That-
they got black Barbies too.
I'm not talking about your skin color. You have a Barbie doll with perky tits, a slim waist, and that's it. No
What's wrong with
shapely
that?
figure. What about the big girls out there?
They can lose weight.
They can lose weight.
Oh my god.
Big women need love too.
How do you tell a 7-year-old girl who's overweight she's not a Barbie doll?
Exactly.
You can
You
tell
don't
her
tell
she's
her
a
she's
Barbie
not a
doll.
Barbie doll. You tell her she's beautiful.
You say
You
she's a
tell her
Barbie
she's better than a Barbie doll.
and then what happens? They
She
say,
don't feel
they
like
say,
she's better
thank
than
you,
them.
mommy, thank you, mommy. And then what do? They go and turn on TV and they want to be like Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is on TV.
Well, you don't let her watch that stuff. You say, look, I don't want you watching this. This is the reason why. If you don't give me a reason why I'm doing the shit, I'm gonna go do it and find out why the hell I'm doing it.
Even if they do give you a reason.
My
you're
daddy
se-
never
you're
gave me a
7
reason why
You're still
I
7 years
listened to
old.
what I would listen to. I just listened to it because I just like the shit and never told me why. Oh, I want you
They
watching
sit you in front
this.
of a TV.
Nigga, I'm watching it.
You're a role
You ain't
model
telling me
whether-
why I
you're
should
a role
watch this
model
shit.
whether
I'm
you
gonna
like it
watch
or
this
not.
shit. You know what I mean?
You're a
Come on,
role
dog.
model whether you like it or not. Whether
Well,
you choose
that's
to
on
be or
them. Me
not.
personally, dog. What I do is my business. You know what I'm saying? If they choose to follow me, dog. Look, I can't be responsible for everybody. I can only be responsible for people around me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people around me old enough to make the right decision. They're not gonna do everything I do. You know what I'm saying? If
That's
they see
not
me
the
doing
you.
positive,
That's
they might
the
not
you.
want to do positive.
That's
They see
not
me
the
doing negative, they might want
That's
to
still
do.
not the you.
That's
I'm just
that's
saying,
the
dog.
main
It's
thing.
anybody
Parents
in
need to
general, though,
instill
dog.
the difference between
It's all about
good and bad, the right from wrong.
Okay,
That's the main
I
thing.
do agree with that. I do
That's
agree
the
with
main
that.
thing.
But this is
Just
the
like
time
LeBron
the
said in the
parents
commercial,
need help.
nigga.
The parents
And
need
my
help.
role model.
They need
Yes,
help.
you are.
Yeah, they
Parents
need
need
help.
help. Parents need help.
They need
You
help.
got to understand,
Parents need
especially
help.
the single parents.
You need
Parents
help.
The
need
single
help.
mom.
Ain't
So
nobody
TV gonna
telling
help
me
you?
fucking.
So TV gonna help
No,
you?
ain't
Are
nobody
you
telling me
serious?
fucking,
Yes,
dog.
you
Yo, and this is what we had the
Ain't nobody
previous
telling-
show
That's not
from a
Buck
black
fault.
man
That's
to a
not no
nigga.
other
Because a
rapper
nigga
fault.
will say some dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's some dumb ass
How's
shit
it
you
dumb?
just saying.
How's it fucking
Because
dumb?
you gonna sit there and gonna say it's their fault because they fucking. What if- hey, okay, so what if your father dipped out and your mom was there? Mom, you shouldn't have been fucking. I wouldn't have been here.
That's his
you
fault.
sound stupid as hell.
I feel
man.
like that
That's your
right
mo-
now.
But that's your mother's fault
You
too.
sound stupid,
Hey,
man.
that's something they chose to do.
What we doing
No,
is we supposed to
listen,
be
first of all, I
empowering,
didn't ask
man.
to be here, dog. And fuck all that being a parent shit, because that's some bullshit what you talking. All that single parent shit, I don't want to hear that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tell you go have no goddamn baby. That's bullshit.
Right.
You
You
should have wore
understand
condom. Should have wore
Hey,
condom.
you
That ain't
understand
my
that.
fault.
No, 100% though.
No, we shouldn't be fucking.
Period. Abstinence.
Period. Yeah, like it's my fault because you a single parent.
No,
But
we're not saying that.
No.
Do I
We're
have
not
kids?
saying that.
Abstinence?
Do I have
Yeah, I
kids?
say
The only time I'm gonna ask you
Look,
is when I'm not with your sister house, nigga.
Do I have kids though? That's
Don't
what you
have-
need to ask me. Do I
Don't
have
have
kids?
kids.
No.
You can't.
All right.
The
then.
point
that's-
I'm making on this is that what he's saying is they need help. Help as in
But I
we
understand what you're saying.
on the
You
hip
don't
hop
need to
side.
look for
We so
TV
worried
and
about the
hip-hop
money
for
and the
help.
image. Just like, come on, man. These jokers in the tight jeans, man. They look gay, man.
Look for teachers
saying?
for help.
And but
Look for
then
some,
they're
Some people in
they're
the government
looking for these type of
to be
figures. Unfortunately,
role models
because
and
our
stuff.
parents
Don't look at
are not
TV.
home because they're working so much. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, dog, but you at the same time, dog, you can't blame me for trying to convey a message. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
What
my
message
message.
you
Wait,
conveying?
hold
Yeah.
on, dog. Let me
What
finish
message are
talking.
you conveying?
First of all, you know what I'm saying? Whatever message I decide to put out, You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to market my shit to little 5 years old. And if they just happen to catch that shit, then that's life, dog. And I can't do nothing about that.
Message are you
I don't have no
conveying?
control over that, dog.
What I'm asking you, what message are you
As an
conveying?
MC.
It depends.
Whatever
Whatever I
that
feel like
song
rapping
is.
about. Whatever the song is.
So you commercial.
I'm whatever. Whatever I feel
So
like.
pretty much you
I
commercial.
write what comes out my
You
heart.
have
dog.
no. So you have no
It
mind.
It don't matter.
Or
Whatever
you
it
have
is.
no mind of which way you want to go in life. You pretty much there for the money. That's what it sounds like. Cause
No.
you commercial.
First of all,
That's exactly what you
just
sound like.
you, nigga, please. First of all, I said
How
what
you
comes
gonna
out my
sit there?
heart. So
What's
how I'm gonna
that
say,
sound?
nigga, I didn't even say commercial. You said
Right,
that.
commercial.
I
Well,
said what comes out
sound-
my heart.
What comes
No, I
out your
didn't.
heart.
No,
So
I
then
didn't.
if you gonna sit there and you start talking that shit about
Now, if I want to talk
go
about
ahead.
blowing a nigga head off, I can talk about that. If I want to talk about saving the youth, I can talk about it. If I want to save Free Willy, I can talk about that. You
So-
can't stop that.
So
dog.
why are
If
you
I feel
gonna?
like that's
So
on my
how you
heart,
gonna
I'm put it out
go
there.
and gonna talk this crap and then you gonna jump off and be positive?
No, I can
It's
do whatever
only
I
one
want,
way.
dog.
You can't go across the
can't.
fence. It's one way.
Man, get out of
If
here.
you
dog.
want to start talking
No,
stupid,
first of
you
all,
talk stupid.
Did your
and you
favorite,
wanna
did
be
your
positive.
favorite, did your favorite MC go one way?
Yeah.
Who?
Rakim stayed one way as being an MC.
No, he made fucking commercial shit too.
Like what?
That shit he had with Truth.
True.
Yeah,
But Truth Hurts?
yeah.
He's talking about
Yeah.
when he signed with Aftermath.
Oh.
So going with that shit, anyway, dog, a true artist can, you know what I'm saying? A real MC, like you say, an MC can talk about anything, dog, and still be that same person, dog. You know what I'm saying? I heard Talib Kweli get on some grimy shit, talking about they watching you. You know what I'm saying? I heard, then I heard him spit some positive shit. I woke up this morning feeling brand new. That shit, you know what I'm saying? So all that shit you talking, dog, you need to think about what you saying. Now I'm an artist, dog. Whatever comes out of my heart, I could put it on paper, dog. Whether it's commercial shit, hard shit, whatever, dog. I feel
Nobody's
like,
saying you
Just
can't
gotta
do
be-
that.
No,
no,
he
he's
said-
telling me I can only be one way. He said that. So nigga, please.
Right. You can be one
Did
way
you say
to
that?
yourself.
He did say
No,
that.
I
I know what I said. I'm not gonna back off what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said, and that's what I mean.
I'm an artist. I
So-
can put out what I want to
So
put out.
have some responsibility for the art you put
No,
out.
I'm responsible for myself. And the
No.
people around me, dog.
Once you
I'm
put,
not targeting little kids.
I
dog.
don't care. I don't
That's
care if
not
you.
my
I don't
market,
care if
dog.
you targeting terrorists. If you claiming this is your art, if this is what you put out, have responsibility for what it does.
Well, I can accept that.
Have
I can
the
accept that.
So
I can accept
therefore,
that.
you are a role model.
No, I'm
Then
not.
you are a
No, I'm
role
not.
model.
No, I'm
if you
not.
take
No,
responsibility
I didn't
for
say
the art
look.
you put out,
I didn't say follow
basically
this.
yes.
I didn't-
Everybody
Everybody's
is a role model.
Everybody's
Everybody is a role model.
No.
Everybody
You
has somebody
choose to
to
be
look
a-
up
you
to.
choose to be a role
Just
model.
because they're
You're a
on
role model.
TV doesn't mean they're
You
a role
choose-
I'm
model.
not
Charlie Sheen is
talking
a role
about
model?
Tom.
Charlie Sheen is
To
a role
some
model?
people, yes, he is. As sad as that makes
Is he
me
a role
sound,
model?
He's not role model, but he's a good
But you
actor.
want-
So
but you
he's a
want
good
to
actor.
understand-
That's why I want to
No.
act.
The
He's a
point
role
of,
model.
I tell you the point of Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen showed the role as you go downhill, you fought back to get clean, get your life back in order, and you fall again. What hopes did that give somebody else that was on drugs? Oh man, look at Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen made it, making 1.8 million, but he let the same devil get him back down to where he at now.
That was his choice. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's something,
How come
that's
you
something he
don't
got to
claim
deal with,
responsibility?
dog. He got to deal with that shit. And
How
he
come you don't
said,
claim
they
responsibility?
asked him what kind of drug was he on. He said, I'm on
Why
that Charlie
can't you?
Sheen.
If you put it out
So that's
there,
responsible.
if
dog.
you
He being
put it out there,
responsible.
claim
But he
responsibility
didn't say I was a
for it.
role model for it. He never
I
said I was a
don't think
role
so.
model.
Unfortunately, when you in this type of line life, you got no choice but to be a role model.
No, that's your choice, dog.
It ain't a choice,
Yeah,
man.
No, regardless,
You in that
regardless
limelight,
of
man.
what you do, I understand. Regardless of what you do, people want to follow you. But at the same time, dog, if they choose to follow you, that's on them too.
Right.
I can't be responsible for everybody, dog. I can't.
You can't.
When
I
I go
didn't
to
say
court,
respect
We're not
for
saying
everybody.
you
to
be
court,
responsible.
they're gonna say,
Be
Mr. Teller,
responsible for
stand
what
up.
you put
When
out.
I get a ticket, they're gonna say, Mr. Teller, come pay this ticket. My license is gonna get suspended, or I gotta pay that ticket, dog.
By
You know what I'm
himself.
saying? When I go to jail, it's Mr. Teller going to jail, dog, by himself. You know
Because
what?
what? Because why?
Because I made those choices.
Because Mr. Taylor did something he has to be held responsible for.
Exactly, dog.
Be responsible for what you
I
put
am
out there.
responsible
No,
for
you're
that.
not. You
No,
just
I'm-
you just
if
you
I'm
just
not
said I'm
marketing- no,
not. You
that's
just
not
said it. You just said it.
I know that.
You
No, I'm
just said
responsible
it.
for myself, dog.
No,
And
no.
the people around me,
Yourself,
dog. I can't be
yourself
responsible.
includes
So how
everything
can
you
I
put
be
out there under
responsible
your
for everybody
name.
else? How can I be
Anything you
responsible
put
for
out there under
everybody
your
else?
name, you're
Huh?
responsible for. Give a damn about them people. What you put out under Taylor is you need to be responsible for.
So-
if you put out an image of sex, drugs, and murder, you need to be responsible
No, I
for
can,
it.
I
You
can
need
live
to be
with that. I
responsible
can
for
live
that.
with that, dog.
So you need to be
I'm not
responsible.
marketing to little
You
kids,
need to be
dog.
responsible
My
that
music's
when a
not
little
marketed.
kid
My shit is
or a
marketed to
teenager or a
grown-ass
grown
people,
man
dog.
says, I went out there and
Listen
did this because I listened to Taylor.
No, that's on them. I
So
ain't got
somebody
nothing to do
makes
with
a
that.
song about killing themselves, and then somebody hears it who wants to kill themselves and go through with it. He's responsible for killing.
He should feel responsible
Why should I?
for it.
Why?
Not only that,
listen,
not
we don't
only
even
that,
know about
he
this.
don't-
MC.
Because I can't take him seriously.
He's the only one of the only MCs that don't even curse
Girls in this world ain't never
his
trouble.
verses.
Yeah, because he laid out three potent stories.
But he was trying to get some sex though, right?
He was trying, but he failed.
He was talking about sex
He
though,
was
right?
trying,
Was he
but
talking
he
about
failed.
sex?
He was
Was he talking
trying,
about
but
sex?
he failed.
Okay then.
He was trying,
And
but
what
he
the
failed.
message was, girls in the world ain't nothing but trouble. So he's saying,
Why he
keep
saying
yourself
they
away.
get in trouble? Come on, Brian.
Because what he said, he's showing by his mistakes and what he did.
Go ahead,
That's
go
why
ahead.
you got locked up. What is he talking about? You sitting there, you taking a car, you get the car in
So he
wreck,
responsible if somebody get locked up for trying to do the same thing.
and that was the message he was trying to put out there.
I don't
Basically,
think so. I don't
basically,
think so.
do what y'all do best.
I
Go
think
on
he was
YouTube
having
and
fun,
watch the
though.
video.
I think he was
Man,
having
17,
fun.
18
I don't think he
year
was
old.
trying to make a message, though. I think
Cash
he was
Money
having fun,
Marvelous.
dog.
Yeah, I know you don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. I can name at least 3 or 4
Is he
more.
out now?
Who? Cash Money? It's not. No, he's not out
Is
now.
he out now?
No.
Would say somebody that's up to date then.
There's nobody out there.
That's what we're talking
That's the
about.
problem.
That's what I just said.
That's what
Then
I'm
that
talking about.
means everybody will be locked up, put
They
away.
would not be locked up or put away.
Yes,
man.
they would.
They
If you
would
saying
not
ain't
be locked
nobody
up.
else that's
No.
out,
I don't know all.
that don't
I
sound.
don't know all the rappers that are
That's
out
not
right now.
matching
Okay.
up what you're
Okay.
talking about.
Okay. D1.
Oh, you're talking to goddamn
My bad, son. My bad.
Tecmo Bowl ringtone. You got this shit, nigga.
D1.
What about him?
I just mentioned someone that's out now.
What is he talking about? I never heard of.
Well, he talked. You have heard him. He talked about Katrina. He talked about.
Oh, that's the dude who sang
Yes.
that one song.
He talks about BP. He talks about the government getting into people's business. He talks about J50 and Weezy not stepping up to the plate.
Yeah.
I just mentioned another one.
Hold up.
Moving on.
That's only one.
Anyway,
That's only one song, right?
No. His whole album, David vs. Goliath.
no.
You listen
So
to-
you gonna
Yes,
listen
I
to a
have heard.
whole album of people not talking about the same thing over and over?
He asked me a question.
No, I'm
I
asking you a
answered.
question though.
What?
So will you listen to an album?
I listened to it.
Will you listen to a album?
I listened to it.
You didn't let me finish. To somebody listening to saying the same thing over and over again.
You don't. There's not only one topic. Like I
Okay,
just
so,
mentioned.
dog,
I just
so
mentioned.
If I say
mentioned.
what comes out my heart, I feel like rapping about that at particular time, dog. Then that's what made me an artist.
But
I'm
that's
not
the
doing it
same-
for
I'm
the
not
money.
saying.
And I'm not doing it
I
for
didn't
the
say
money.
you
No,
do it
he
for the
said
money.
that.
Okay, that's what he said.
He's
All right, let me ask
I'm
you a
doing what
question.
comes out my heart.
Do you want to hear that stuff all the time?
Do I wanna hear that stuff all
you
the
wake
time?
up. You wake up. I want to hear a song about Katrina today. All the sad shit. Oh, I want to hear a song about Rodney King getting beat up or
Mhm.
something like that.
Now,
know?
are you asking me as a 16-year-old or as a 30-year-old?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does matter.
All right.
It
All right.
does
Let me
matter.
ask you as a 30-year-old first.
Mhm.
Do you want to hear that every day?
No, I don't.
All right then. All
But
right,
I also
let me ask you as a 16-year-old. You definitely don't want to hear that shit.
Nope.
All right then.
Nope. But guess what? I'm not at 16. I'm not as smart as I am at 30, knowing that the consequences and repercussions of my actions of what I just heard such and such do.
We're not in like the olden days. Young people are dumb. Young people are dumb. Like we monitor everything y'all have done. Like I hate when people say like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you just young."
Well,
You
then,
just young.
what just happened on the DMV awards? That just
Those
shit-
ain't.
that
those
just
ain't
showed
all
our
young
ignorance
people.
right in there. What are you
That
talking
ain't
about?
all young people.
Majority of half of the stuff are young.
No,
people.
everybody there was a fight.
Everybody there was probably your age. I didn't see no whole bunch of young people my age. You didn't see a whole bunch of
How-
18-year-olds.
how do you know? Most of these
19-year-old.
most of the young kids look like they're 30. What are you talking about?
Did I say what
No,
they look
first
like?
of all, everybody at the
word.
award show wasn't fighting. So whatever happened between them cats, dog, that was between them cats, dog. So you can't blame that on everybody, dog. You know what I'm saying? That was a choice that some cats that disagree with each other made. You know what I'm saying? So you can't blame that on everybody,
Pointing the
dog.
finger. That's what
All
y'all
right.
do.
So you telling me that they didn't have the mindset to say, all right, let's figure out where this stuff got
I'm sure
Damn,
they
from-
could have.
instead of us getting into a fight in public
I'm sure they could have.
on TV
I'm sure they could have. I'm sure they
that
could have.
brought us down another notch.
You can't
No,
even
you
talk
can't
about
be
that
responsible for
because you
everybody.
wasn't even in that.
No, if I was
Type
there
of
and I
business.
seen that shit happen, what you think I'm finna? I ain't
But
finna
the
get-
first thing it is, yo, I go hard. That's what the main part
First
of
thing you're
it.
gonna say is
You
you gonna
kidding
blame it on
me.
hip hop, dog.
You kidding me?
Like y'all
That's the
doing.
first thing.
First thing y'all gonna do is blame it on hip hop, dog. How you know it wasn't on street shit?
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with hip hop. How you know that? That's the
That's
first
what I
thing
said.
they gonna
You
do is
wasn't
blame it on
there.
hip hop, dog.
You
Hip
don't
hop
know
was
the
first-
story.
but
All
the
you
fact-
seen was
exactly.
on World Star Hip Hop. The fight. That's all you seen. You ain't see the
And
whole
that's
thing.
a
You don't know the
problem right
story,
there alone. World Star Hip Hop. That's some bullshit on its own right there too.
But you be on it though, right?
That shows that I don't be on it.
Actually, no.
I don't be on it.
I don't.
I don't be on it.
I be
Oh,
on it.
man.
I don't be on it.
I be on it.
I don't
Come on,
find
man.
it interested of, oh man, so and so beefing over this dude.
Media
So and so
takeout.
beefing over.
Oh my
That's
bad.
some
My bad.
bitch
You're a
shit.
media takeout type of guy.
That's some bitch shit where you want to be worried about who beefing with who. You know what I'm saying? That's straight bitch shit.
World Star Hip Hop ain't about who beefing with who.
And
That's all you hear y'all talk about.
And that's what wrestling about.
I don't know.
That's
Anybody-
what they promote wrestling, right?
Anybody watch the
Okay.
wrestling? What are you talking about?
Right. That's
You wanna know.
that's
I just
true.
wanna know.
Right.
What the
You
wrestling?
equating World Star Hip Hop with wrestling?
Wrestling? And
No,
they,
I'm talking about.
and they know that's fake?
I'm
talking
talking
about beef.
about like, you know what I'm saying? That's what, you know what I'm saying, promotion is about. But
Oh,
anyway, you know
everybody
what I'm saying?
promotes- Yeah. I understand.
Nowadays, you know what I'm saying, the way they promote artists and stuff is they tell them, you know what I'm saying, go out there and go get into something with somebody. You know what I'm saying? But just drum it up so we can go ahead and sell records and shit like that.
Hey boy, go tend that field.
Thank you. That's exactly what it is.
Well, me personally, dog, you know what I'm saying? I never made no song to like, you know what I'm saying, to get promotion off of nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bring no nigga down so I can get up. I brought a nigga down because nigga said something about me. Attack me first, dog. I don't go out
Okay.
there just attacking
So-
people, dog.
what that
refer
show?
Back to slavery.
What that show? Because
That's
it
what he-
does.
That's what he just said.
What that show? That
What you
shows
just
right
said.
there what you just
No,
said.
but we did on
Y'all-
some
y'all-
sports
y'all
type
stuck
shit. It
in
wasn't
the
no
past, man.
How are you stuck in the
Me
past?
and his nephew had got into
We not
it
in
on
it
some
no more.
who
Did
the
you
best
go
type
through that
shit.
stuff?
That's what we
But
got
I'm
to. It
telling
wasn't
you,
no
you didn't go
real
through
beef.
that
I see
stuff.
the nigga all the time. I dap him up.
He just said corporations tell you what to put out and what to do to sell. And
That
he's,
don't
and
mean
that's
you
in-
have to refer to slavery, man. Why black
what
people
else,
always do?
then what else?
Yes, sir, master.
What else is
That nonsense.
What else is it then?
You ain't
What
got
else-
to
what
refer
else
to
is
that
it then?
nonsense.
What else is it then? And I cannot believe I'm sitting at the table with somebody, a black man, talking about slavery was nonsense. Don't look at Drake. You just
you
said
said-
that's nonsense, bro.
Because you bring it up for everything. Stop using
Because
it.
it seems like we're
Stop
going back
using
that
it.
way.
You're not in it
Yeah.
anymore.
Are you sure?
You've been
Are you
saved.
sure?
You're not in it anymore.
Have I been saved?
You got a job.
Have I
You got
been
your
saved?
own. You're hanging around with your white buddies. How you doing?
Am
You're
I?
not in it
Am I?
anymore. Stop talking about
What
it.
white buddies?
That's what I mean by
What white
nonsense.
buddies?
You keep bringing it up.
Mentally,
Because
we're
it's not
still
here no
slaves, man.
Man,
Just
come
because
on,
your
you-
body's free don't mean you slave.
Assalamu
You free
alaikum.
up here.
I don't want to hear that.
I know you don't want to hear
I
that.
don't wanna
I know
hear
you don't
that.
want to hear that. What you want to be told how to live, how to dress, where to live,
No,
where to
it's
be.
not that.
That's exactly what
No,
you
it's
want.
not.
And you know what? That's fine for
As
you.
a boss,
That's
as
fine
an
for you.
employee, you make
No,
the
no, no,
decision
no, no,
on
no,
who
no,
you
no.
gonna be. You make your decision on who you wanna be.
Exactly. You're absolutely
And
right.
it doesn't mean
You're absolutely
black
right.
and white. It
You're
doesn't have
absolutely
nothing to
right.
do with that.
You're absolutely
It
right.
means
As a boss
how hard
and
you want to
employee.
work.
Boss and employee, you're absolutely right. And he just said, from an employee standpoint, what he just said. Not saying he wants to be an employee.
Okay. So why didn't you talk about being an employee
Because
instead of bringing
I
up
don't see as a boss
slavery?
employee. I don't see as a boss employee. I'm gonna take it back to where the roots come from, where it started from. You see what I'm saying? Before there was a boss and employee, there was a master and a slave.
Alright.
I know it's alright.
I
know it's alright. No, you laughing about your history,
I'm
dog. You
saying,
don't understand. You don't understand the change people wore to sit. Your ass can sit right there.
I do understand.
No, I don't think you do because
I
you
do
wouldn't be
understand.
laughing about it.
I understand.
You
that
wouldn't be laughing
we've
about it.
grown now, like it's over now.
I don't think it's so much.
We done came out of it.
I think it's
That's
a
what I
slave
understand.
thing. It ain't a slave thing.
It
You got
ain't a
freedom.
slave
You had a
thing.
choice to say, yo, look, I ain't gonna take this. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna go independent. You had that choice to do that. You don't have to. You don't have. You're not on.
Undercover brother.
I see what you're saying, but
White
man, in terms of what Trey's saying, yeah, you are doing what the white man say. Pretty much.
I didn't even
But-
mention. See, that's the sad thing. I didn't even mention white. I just said yes, a massa.
What's slavery got to do? That's
No,
Black
actually,
and
there were
white.
black. There were black and black slaves too. And I, not to throw this, but weren't you a Christian man? So you do know about the Egyptians, right? Enslaving the Jews. So it's not just a black and white thing. And slavery does not just mean, okay, back in 400 years ago when we was in chains. There's slavery going on right now to this day.
Are you in it?
Am I in it? Mentally, yes, I am. Mentally, I am a
about
slave.
that. No, I'm not talking about
What are you talking about,
that. I'm
dude?
talking about, are you in it? Is somebody
You know what?
can have control over
You know what? You know what?
You can't do
You
nothing.
You know
missing
what?
the point, dog.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because if I choose not to go to work for a few days, my bills don't get paid. Bills don't get paid. Light gets cut off. I lose my
You
house.
get paid though.
And what did I do with that money? I get paid to pay somebody else.
You don't. Not all your money goes to just bills,
How do you figure that?
right?
How do you figure that? I got the two kids plus a house plus a car
None of us are
and,
living
and
like
insurance.
luxury.
What are you talking about?
None of
So,
us are living like luxury.
You working to survive.
Okay.
You're not working to just hold money. You working to survive, and most of the money after taxes,
So you
what you
live
give it to
So you
the man.
the paycheck.
All of us live.
All of
paycheck
us.
to
But you don't
paycheck.
feel like that's a luxury.
Who is all of us?
All of us.
You don't feel like that's a luxury?
That's what it's a luxury.
Paycheck to
Yeah.
paycheck.
You don't feel like that's a luxury
What?
to pay for the lights. I mean, to have lights in your
I'm
house.
grateful
To have
for the
everything.
job.
Honestly,
Understand?
honestly,
I'm grateful for the job. I'm
You don't think that's a
grateful.
luxury?
in
Of the opportunity
2011,
to do
it
it.
shouldn't be a luxury, but it is. Unfortunately, it is.
Right.
I don't think it is. It should be, but it is a luxury.
So that's a choice, right?
What to pay for the lights
Yeah.
or not?
Right.
Lights,
Well, it
yes,
ain't even a
heating, no.
choice for me.
You got to do it, right?
I gotta do it because I got kids.
No.
It's an obligation. I gotta show them the right way to go. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to do it. I don't want to, no, but I know I got to. As a man,
Y'all can step out though. We can step out and become an owner.
what do you think what we're doing right here? What do you think what we're doing right here? We're sitting here trying to do that. That's our main goal. Our main goal is to not work for the man, to be our own entrepreneurs.
Boss, as he said. Boss, as he said.
Okay.
Regardless, you're still gonna be a slave in some
Saying
sense
with
or
that
fashion.
said-
You're still gonna be a slave regardless if you're living in America, because you go to the whole thing about the whole Uncle Sam, like we still gotta pay Uncle Sam regardless.
Yes, you do.
Right.
So
Yes,
you're
you do.
you're still gonna be a slave
Yes, you do.
in a sense.
Yes, you do.
But
That's
that's
what
everywhere you go in the world, you're going to always be a slave. Unless you be
Yes,
a
you
bum.
Right.
Well,
You-
but the
you-
prince. Prince ain't no damn slave, I know that.
That's a what?
Dubai.
I'm sure he paid taxes some type of way.
I'm sure he's getting niggas taxes.
I'm sure Obama
I'm
pay
sure
taxes.
he
I'm sure.
Niggas
You don't
in
think
Dubai.
Obama pay taxes?
I know Obama say pay taxes.
Obama pays
I'm sure he
taxes.
do. I said everybody in America
All Americans
is
pay
just a
taxes.
sense. Is a slave in a sense. You wanna put it in that?
Well, dog, that's how you get the road. We
You
ain't
never
got,
be-
you know what I'm
you
saying? That's why we ain't got no fucked up ass hospitals and shit. That's why we ain't got.
You got fucked up that hospital.
Well,
Yeah,
we do,
we
but
do.
I mean, you know, we got great hospitals too.
Oh, I
dog.
can
You don't
go.
think we
Yeah,
got
this
last
area?
weekend. Yes, in this area.
In this area.
I can
Right
put
down
That's why you
the
ain't got a whole bunch of
What's the
holes in the
best
road and
hospital
shit,
in
dog.
this
That's
area?
why.
Potomac Hospital is messed up.
Mhm.
I
You know what
can
I'm
go
saying?
right now. And
DC,
Why
Greater
don't, what are you
Southeast,
what are you saying?
Community Hospital.
What are you
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? It's a reason behind that, dog. I
Reason
don't
behind what?
look at that
DC
slavery,
general.
like paying taxes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think of that is like, that's beneficial, dog, to
I don't-
everybody.
I
I
look at
don't
country.
see that as paying taxes. I
Well-
don't see slavery as paying
Oh, okay,
taxes. No,
okay,
I don't
okay.
see that.
Okay.
But I feel they're like necessities, like heating.
Well, that's a luxury, brother.
Heating, but it's a necessity because you can't survive without heat nowadays. What I'm saying is heating.
Dog, you don't have to stay here.
Where you gonna go, Dre?
You can move down south. You can move to California. You can move anywhere you want, dog. You don't have to stay in Virginia.
You don't.
You don't, bro.
It doesn't
It's
get
still
cold
cool
down south.
in
It
California.
doesn't get cold down south.
It depends on where you stay at.
It
You can
doesn't
move
get
to an
cold
island.
down south.
You can move
Move to
anywhere.
Africa.
Move to Saudi Arabia. Move anywhere,
Move to the
dog.
desert.
Move where it's not
Saudi
cold.
Arabia is still
so-
cold at
so-
night in Saudi
Dog,
Arabia.
that is a luxury, brother.
that's a
What is he
luxury.
talking
Yes.
about?
That's a luxury, dog.
I don't think heating is a luxury.
You don't think
I
heating is a luxury?
I don't think no. It's a necessity.
How? They survive, you know what I mean? They made their own heat, dog. I
Who?
mean, they, you know what I'm saying? They had the goddamn fireplaces and shit back then. Your ass can go chop wood, nigga.
Who?
Back then, you know what I'm
Are
saying?
they doing it now?
Nah, some people still do it because
Are
they
they-
can't afford it.
And they can't afford what?
Heat,
Why can't they afford
because
heat?
it's a luxury.
I still disagree. I don't think heating is a luxury.
man.
What about phone?
Phone?
Yeah.
Phone?
Internet?
Yeah.
Internet is a luxury.
Internet's
Internet
a
is a
luxury.
luxury. It's
Phone,
not
too.
needed.
What about
Phone,
phone?
yeah, communication. I think the phone
What
is
about
needed.
water?
TV.
That is not a luxury.
Cable.
Water is not a luxury.
Cable.
What about lights?
Cable
Cable's
is
a luxury.
luxury.
What about lights?
Lights is a luxury.
Okay, you can do without lights, right?
Yeah, I can do without lights.
Right.
Okay.
It's a luxury.
Work with candles.
So what's the complaint about, dog?
Because I don't. What do you mean? What's the complaint about?
Why are you complaining? You know what I mean? Dog, it's life, dog. This shit you gotta pay for. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss,
Right.
right?
You're not a boss when you're paying somebody else.
No, if that's what I want, I'm gonna have to pay for it.
You're not a boss. You're still not a boss.
You don't eat. You don't go cook every day.
What's a boss to you?
A boss?
Yeah.
When they make their own decisions and they don't answer to no one.
Okay.
So I think all the slaves did in a sense.
That's what I just said 30 minutes ago.
I didn't hear you say that. I was hearing y'all niggas arguing.
I ain't gonna say it, but I'm just saying, why does everything have to be based
I think
on
everybody's
slavery?
slave, whether it's black, white, whatever.
I never mentioned color.
You didn't.
No,
You didn't.
he
No.
mentioned color.
You know,
But I knew
I just
he
kind of
was
let y'all
trying to
talk, do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
We all know what he was getting at, though. You ain't have to mention it.
Now, actually, his main goal was your mindset, not of the situation you're in.
Anyway, moving on your left. Me personally, dog, like I say, I don't market my music to children or anything like that. I just put it out there, and if they happen to get it, ain't nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? I can be responsible
You can
for
do
it.
something about it. You can be more positive. You can be a little bit more positive. You can do something to your community. You do something positive.
Nigga,
How many
first of all,
rappers
nigga,
you see out here?
you don't know what I done for my community.
I ain't
so don't
saying you per se.
okay.
I ain't saying you per se.
Okay.
I ain't saying you per se.
Don't get
I ain't saying
defensive,
you.
man.
Let 'em have it.
Don't get defensive.
I'm saying rappers in general.
Yeah.
Y'all, look,
Hip
dog.
hop. You don't see
You know
nobody.
what though? Honestly,
You
like
don't see nobody doing
y'all
that.
making good points. I'm not saying y'all not making good points and shit like that. But everybody's not thinking like that, dog. And you know what I'm saying?
Not
And
at all.
everybody grew up different, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I know I did.
You know what I'm saying? Some people grew up in the projects by themselves, dog. You know, I heard a rapper talking about he was homeless when he was 13 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it made him so cold-blooded that he don't care about nobody because he feel like he gonna die anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he feel like, why should you have it if I ain't got it? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go take your shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I think it was 40 said that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. But I don't even remember who said this shit.
Okay.
Somebody said this shit. But
Well, that was something similar with Buck said. He said the same
dog,
thing.
but you know what I'm saying? It's all about environment too, though, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, what them niggas put out, dog, they can't, you know what I'm saying? Now, they target little kids, then they responsible for that shit all the way, dog. Kids just happen to, it's just like having a handgun, dog, inside the house. You know what I'm saying? You hoping that the kids never find it, they find it and play with it and happen to hurt themselves, dog. Then you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You didn't meant for it to happen, but you know what I'm saying? You bought that gun.
You still gotta be responsible for the joint.
Dog,
You could target
dog, but you're not targeting, you know what I'm saying? You never meant for that shit to happen, dog.
We're still responsible for the joint.
Me personally, dog, I'm not marketing my music to kids. If they happen to get it,
Right.
I can't do nothing about that, dog. You know what I'm
You
saying?
should be more positive.
No, I'm not
Well,
changing my message.
let me-
Because
let me-
I'm not changing my message.
You
dog.
don't
I'm
have
not
to change the
changing-
message. You
No,
don't have
I'm
to
not
change the message.
changing my
You
message.
don't have to change the message at all in rap.
Before you get, let me ask you this. You put out whatever you put out. You put out whatever you put out. Whether it be violent, whatever. But then you're doing interviews. You're speaking in front of kids. What are you telling them?
It depends on what they're asking me. It's not like I'm saying, I'm finna speak. If I was in an interview speaking to kids, that's what you asking me?
No, I'm at, like, let's say you put out something on the level of I don't know, who's a violent rapper? I don't know, shit, I don't even know. Anyways, they ask you to speak in front of an elementary school class. What is your message going to be to them? Now remind you now that this isn't open for discussion. They ask you questions, you answer them. What message are you going to convey to these little kids? You're not the rapper, Young Feed. You're Taylor, Mr. Taylor to these kids. What message are you going to tell them?
Go for their dreams. Whatever they feel in their heart, go for it. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
How you going to tell them to do that?
Just like I just told you.
No, that's go for your
Well,
dreams.
yeah, how you do that?
Explain it to them. Break it
how
down
you
for
do
them.
that?
How would you do that to them?
Whatever you
Everybody
feel
on
in
the
your
same
heart,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Your heart telling you, your treasure is where your heart is. Follow your heart.
So if a little kid stands up and says, I feel like doing like my big brother does and robbing people, are you going to say, go ahead and do that?
No, I'm telling them, hey, that's in your heart. It's up to you.
Really? You're going to tell
No,
them
that's
that
the
kid
that's
that?
dog. But first of all, dog,
So
no kid
they
ain't
gonna
gonna say
say-
no shit like that,
No,
dog.
right.
What
How
the
do
fuck
you
you think
know?
I'm finna go talk at
What are you
nigga?
talking about? What are you talking
Hell
about?
high?
Have
Some
you
shit.
heard? Have you heard?
Yo,
Yo,
kids say that
honestly,
before?
you ain't
Yes,
even
I
watching
have.
Scared Straight. You ain't been watching Scared
No,
Straight.
I
None
I
of
don't
that, man.
believe
First
you.
of all,
Yes,
dog,
I have.
if a kid choose that, I'm like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? First of all, it's responsibilities and consequences for the actions you take. If you choose to do that, it's consequences for that.
You know what you just did?
What?
You took responsibility for your music. That's what you just did.
No, this the point I'm trying to make.
But that's all I'm
not
asking you.
targeting them, dog.
Well, no, but what I'm
Young
saying
Buck is not targeting them.
what
Young
it
Buck is not
doesn't- but he
targeting them.
still took responsibility for what he said. Now, I'm not saying you have to stop the child from doing whatever the child. No, you can't do that. Of course not. You can't
Right.
stop every kid from doing
That's
what they
what I'm
heard
trying
you
to
do.
tell y'all.
No,
niggas,
you,
dog, from the beginning.
but you can.
Dog,
when-
I'm
when-
not changing my music.
When the lights
dog.
and cameras go off and you're no longer Young Feed and you're just Mr. Taylor, it's all positive. And what I'm saying is I don't get that from these artists nowadays.
Exactly.
But
I don't get that from any of these artists nowadays. I see Lil Wayne bragging about what he got up in a styrofoam cup, knowing Pimp C just died from that same thing a few months
he's
ago.
a grown ass man.
But he's not taking responsibility for his
How?
music.
How?
When you're rapping, when you're putting out your art form, if that's what you want to rap
That
about,
man's a
fine.
grown ass man.
I
dog.
understand that.
He
He's
got
a grown-
parental advisory on the CD when you buy it, dog.
And
That's
it
not
has
his
I
fault.
just said an interview. I ain't said nothing about no damn CD.
Well, that's him, dog. You know he
He's
don't.
not taking
That
responsibility.
is taking
You
responsibility.
never heard.
Not
Oh, the first of all, you
responsibility.
never heard Lil Wayne say in an interview, "Oh yeah, I'm sipping lean."
Yes, I have.
In an
Yes,
interview,
he has.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
he
he
has.
said it on the radio.
Yes, he has.
On an interview.
Yes.
He said it on the radio.
Yes.
I doubt
I'm sorry. Yes.
I doubt it.
Interview has. I mean,
doubt
Wayne
it.
has
I doubt
bragged
it.
about that.
That's
BFF.
He said it's his business to do what it is his business. When you're in interview mode, when you're not on stage, when the lights and cameras ain't shining on you, ain't performing in front of millions of crowd, and you got someone in front of you asking you pertinent questions, be a fucking man. You ain't
He
little.
was.
You ain't Lil Wayne
He
no more.
was
You're
being a
Wayne
man.
Carter. You're Dwayne
He
Carter.
was being a man. I'm a
First of all,
man. I do what I
I'm
want.
always be me. I don't drink. I'm like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was finna say I don't smoke, but I happen to think about that shit. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I drink sometimes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I do me, dog. You know, I don't party that much, but I do party. You know what I'm saying? I like to kick it with the fellas. Shit I do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna change that because somebody
I'm
sees
not
that.
asking you to change that.
I'm gonna change it when I'm ready to change that.
I'm not
dog.
asking you
I'm
to
gonna
change
always be
Hey,
Drake
there you
regardless of
are.
who
I'm not
watches,
asking you
dog.
to change that. Don't tell me what I'm trying. No, I'm not telling you. Do you?
No, I'm not gonna tell no little kids, look, you know what I'm saying? Just because you see me on TV doing such and such, that don't mean you gotta follow me.
That's
not?
taking
Why
responsibility
not?
for what you do.
What you mean, why not, nigga? Because you don't have to.
You don't have to.
You got a free choice. This is
Right.
America, right?
You're right. So make sure you're a negative role model.
Nigga, how am I negative when I say don't follow me?
That's
You said-
all I want
You said
you
you
to
won't do
right?
it though. You said you don't have to do it.
No.
You won't do it.
First of all, dog, if you ain't being yourself, I don't give a damn who watching. That ain't real, dog.
So you want to tell the little kids, go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell little kids to do shit. First of all, I ain't talking to no little kids. If I'm getting interviewed, whoever's interviewing me, that's who I'm talking to. I'm not gonna speak in front of no elementary school, dog, because I don't need to speak in front of no elementary school, dog.
If they look
So
up to
listen,
you,
they
they
not-
actually come.
First of all,
Yeah.
dog,
And then others,
I know kids are real smart, dog. See, they'll know what I'm talking about, but they won't understand what I'm talking about. It's a difference between knowing and understanding something.
So break
they
it
won't
down to 'em.
understand what I'm talking about, dog. And so I won't even be in that. I won't even put myself in that situation, dog, because I don't want to answer no questions like that, dog. I'm gonna be me regardless. I don't give a damn where I'm at.
But why can't you? Why
Huh?
you're doing it right now, Drake? You're doing it right now.
Dog, I'm gonna like tell them, look, if y'all choose to do this shit, it's consequences behind it.
But you're doing that right now.
Dog, I'm still being me though. He telling me I'm a negative role model. How am I negative? He said that. I'm asking his question.
But well, that's all I'm asking the artist to do. I'm not do exactly what you just did. That's all I'm asking them to do.
No, they don't have to do what I
That's
just
what
did.
I'm about to
though.
say. They don't
No,
have to
they
do that.
got a freedom of choice. Ain't this a free
and
country?
that's not taking responsibility.
Ain't this a free country?
Whether it's a free country or not, that's not taking responsibility.
They don't have.
First of all, I'm gonna do what I want to do. They should
You
be able to
saying
do
you
what
saying
they
you
want
saying
to do.
they should take.
Yes.
This ain't the United
Yes.
States of
You
Trill,
was
man.
making it seem like they have to do this.
No, they
No.
need
That's
to.
what
they
you're saying.
should, but they don't have to do anything. They don't have to do anything.
That's what I'm
Die.
telling
you.
All
Thanks.
This ain't the
Thanks.
United
I'm
States
glad
of
you
Trill,
The
said
only
man.
thing they have to do is die. That's the only thing they have to do.
I'm glad
And
you
pay
said that.
taxes.
They don't have to pay taxes either if they don't want to. Ask
Okay.
Wesley Snipes,
And you see what happened to
but
him.
he still didn't pay him.
And they went inside his pocket.
Ask Madoff. There's a lot of
They
people out
going
there.
inside their pocket.
But
Not
there's
their
a lot of
bread.
people out there not paying taxes. You don't have to do nothing but die. The only thing that's guaranteed in life is death. Okay? Nothing else is guaranteed. The only thing you have to do is die. What I'm saying is, you're a role model whether you like it or not, whether you ask to be or not. Take responsibility. I'm not saying change your style. No, don't
No,
change your
I'm
style.
not.
Don't
I'm
change
changing.
your
The
art.
only thing I want to
Don't
change.
change your art. But when you're not Young Feed, when you're Dre Taylor, spit positive shit to these people. Explain to the little kids why you wanted to make that song about busting somebody's head. Because you was just in a mindset where I just didn't give a F that day. Don't say F. I just didn't give a what that day. And it was just something inside me that said, I gotta hit somebody So you know what I did? I took my art form, my craft, I put it in the words, I put it in the song, and came out and became a hit. That's what you tell the little kids. When you say, I'm not going to change for nobody, and you do what you want to do, and I'm not responsible, they're going to go out there and do exactly what they heard you say.
Hey, that's on them. You know what I mean? I can't change that, dog.
I know you can't change that, but you can steer it in the right direction,
dog, like I said before, dog, I can't be responsible for everybody. All I can be is responsible for the people.
Who asked you to be
around,
responsible for everybody?
That's what you're trying to act like.
No,
dog.
I said be responsible for your actions.
Dog, like I say, I'm not changing. I'm gonna be Dre. I don't give a damn.
I don't think
who
you
they
understand because you're not a rapper.
What do you mean I'm not a rapper? What?
You're not a rapper. Like, everybody has their own story. They want to say what they want to say.
Okay.
Doesn't matter whose kids.
Did I say
end up
stop saying
finding
it?
Okay, but
And they got
All
music censorship now. So like,
Did I
So
say
you think
stop
you're a
making
role
it?
model?
well, me,
Yeah.
I try to be.
That's
I'm
a
not
cop
saying-
out, dog.
I
That's a
think
cop
I
out.
am-
It's either you is or you
Well,
ain't.
okay.
I
You
am
can't
a
straddle
role
the
Yeah, I
fence,
am a
dog.
role model.
I am a role model.
But you know why? I make sure of the things I do, especially around the kids, I don't do. I mean,
Why?
like the cussing or
You do it.
what I
That's
do.
that's not being real. You do it when you're around us.
I do it around y'all.
And when
Okay,
they get older, they
We
gonna
grown,
see
we
that.
grown.
yeah,
right?
right.
They
No,
gonna-
he was-
he influencing
I mean,
me,
he was-
but I'm influenced by him cussing at me.
But
He let me want to cuss back at him.
You know what?
You're 25 years old, man. You're 25 years old, man.
It's just saying though. That's the way he attacked me.
I
I'm just
love-
saying.
But you do
I
what you
love-
want to do, right?
I
He's
love.
a grown ass man.
I he do what you want to do, right?
I
He's a
love how
grown
you
ass
just
man.
complained your mental state to the 5-year-old.
Hey, look, man.
Don't do that.
First of all,
Dre.
I don't
You're
want
not a
no kids,
5-year-old.
dog.
You're not a
You know what I'm
5-year-old, Dre.
We're not saying that you're doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You said that I can only come out with this certain kind
Yeah,
of nigga. I can do what I want to do,
come
nigga. First of all,
positive.
no, if it comes out my heart, if it be positive or negative, it comes from heart. My heart
Okay.
is real.
Right.
That's
but
real,
what Trey,
dog.
what Trey
People
did say,
respect real.
what Trey
too.
said, I agree with. Yeah, I think I was a little wrong with that. Me personally, I feel.
So nigga, please, right?
It's not a nigga, please. I'm not.
That's
I'm
a nigga, please, right?
Hold
Nigga,
on.
please.
I'm manning up to tell you.
Okay.
All right,
I can
understand
respect that, but it's
I
a
was
nigga,
wrong.
please.
I got Trey said on his part. Okay,
He ain't gonna say that.
no, I'm not gonna say that.
Well, you know he's not gonna say it anyway to the last show. He doesn't.
But the same thing though, just as like you got in the bed, you know what I'm saying, with that woman or that female got with that man and had that child and things didn't work out, dog. You can't blame hip hop because your kid's better than a motherfucker, dog. You can't blame me. You can't blame hip hop for that, dog. That's all I'm saying. You can't.
No,
Because-
that's right. You
because
can't blame.
You don't know where I came from, dog. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where that man came from. So he just conveying a story to you or something he lived or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not telling you 5-year-old go pick up a chopper and go kill the whole block or some shit.
Now
dog.
you have to explain that though.
Not
Like I
for
said,
every
like you
song.
said, you don't have to do nothing but die, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta stop saying that. We gotta get rid of that word "have to."
Okay.
We gotta
you
get rid of it.
should.
You should.
You should.
Okay, that's a better. That's
You
a
should
better.
explain.
I got a
yourself.
better understanding now.
You
what you're
should
saying,
explain yourself.
You know, I can
Because-
agree with that to some degree. You know what I'm saying?
But
But,
that's what I'm saying.
but if you're the type of person
that
that's not gonna explain yourself, then you're not being real. That's what I feel.
What's that?
If you're the type of person
Yeah.
that feel like you ain't gotta answer nobody and you answer to something like that, I don't feel like you're being real.
Why do you feel that's answering
Because you're
somebody?
compromising, dog, yourself.
How is that answering to somebody when you're basically explaining where you derive
You're
your art from?
explaining something. You're answering. You answer.
But you said it yourself. You didn't actually go out.
I
there
said
and
that's
shoot.
what I would
No.
do.
No, I'm talking.
I.
Wayne, whoever talks about whatever they talk about, going out there shooting somebody, but they didn't really actually do it. What is wrong with that? Explaining to the youth, because that's what this topic is about, is that you didn't really actually go out there and shoot somebody. You just felt
You know
violent
what,
at
though?
that
Honestly, though, and I ain't calling nobody out or nothing like that. I feel like that to some degree too. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a discussion about that. Like Malvo say, you know, I might want to sit in front of the stove with some baking soda and a pot boiling and shit, or just be outside with my niggas holding choppers up. But that don't mean I be doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell a story
Mm-hmm.
and shit like that. And I don't have no problem with what he's doing because he was being real. You know what I'm saying? He's like, look, I don't do this shit, but this is, you know what I'm saying? This is the story I'm trying to convey to y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Now, if I'm saying, look, I don't live a certain lifestyle, that's me though. I can inspire, I would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't speak for everybody else, dog. Everybody else don't feel the same way.
I'm not asking you to speak, but don't you think hip hop would be in a better state?
I agree with you to some degree, dog.
But I'm asking you, don't you think hip hop would be in a better state if rappers did that?
I don't think so, dog. I don't feel like it would be a better state. I would think it would be a whole lot realer. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, you know what I'm saying, niggas call being rich and doing flaw shit real. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, it depends on where you from. You know? Me personally, I just think you should just come clean. If you just telling the story, you just telling the story, dog. You know what I'm saying? Whether you hustle, you probably never hustled, dog. You probably just sat on the porch and watch niggas around you hustle. You know what I'm saying? If you telling the story, just say you can tell the story. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you on that. But everybody's not going to agree with that, dog. You know what I mean?
Like Plies. He's not no real gangster. Telling the story of his brother.
Did he come out and say that?
Yeah.
I mean,
so how is he not real?
I was going to say that's if he came out and said that he actually was.
But I'm saying people say that like he's not real.
Well, I
thought, I misheard what you said. I thought you were saying that he wasn't real.
No. People portray him as not being real. Oh, he ain't real.
Because he didn't actually live it, he's telling his brother's story.
Basically.
But if he said
but he
that,
already said it though. Like he already said it.
Well, I mean,
that's something different. You know, I can respect something like that. But if you come across saying,
not everybody think.
You know what I'm saying? I be rapping bricks up and shit, and we got trash bags of weed and shit like that, and you only seen this shit. You need to say I seen this shit, but I ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? I can respect something. But the fact
that the majority of hip hop doesn't do what you think, what you feel is right.
That's why somebody need to come and commandeer the whole industry, dog, and just take it over and dictate. This is what I believe. I believe that hip hop needs a president, period, dog. And that's what I believe, dog. We need a president and a vice president, dog, to clean all this shit up, dog.
I mean, you act like people are gonna actually listen to these people. You gotta enforce stuff like that.
No, we need to come together.
Gonna want to do that, like. No, I don't think that will work.
I think it'll work, dog. You know, you got people that they got, you know what I'm saying? They got ranked KRS-One, Killer Mike. Niggas that's well respected in the game, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's some thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no dumb brothers, dog. That can really think, dog. They need to have a president and a vice president, dog. And they need to get paid for that
younger
shit,
MCs.
Yeah, just take them under their wing and school them, dog. Like, look, we need to have hip hop conferences, dog, and everybody need to attend this shit, dog. We need to have some rules and regulations around this motherfucker. That's the reason this shit is fucked up now, because nobody owns shit, dog. And when you don't own shit, you just run it everywhere, dog.
But once again, that falls under having the responsibility of your art.
Right.
Don't change your art, but be responsible for it. As in, explain it. When you're responsible for something, you take the time to explain where you came from, how you got to this point. Like I said, I don't want you to change anything.
Oh, believe me, brother, I'm not.
I know. I don't want you to change anything. I don't want you to change it. I don't want anybody to change anything. But if what you're putting out there is negative, I know you're not going out there still doing it because your ass will be locked up, like you said.
Right.
So when the opportunity comes, when the lights are off, when the cameras are low, you see what I'm saying? And it's no longer pouring bottles in the crowd, making it rain. When it's just plain old your government name. Sorry for the alliteration. Explain.
Well, some brothers they still do that shit, dog.
But they're not getting heard. They're not getting hurt.
No, I'm talking about it's brothers that still be busting heads. Look at Soulja Slim. You know what I'm saying? He was still out there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's why he did. Because he was still out there beating niggas' asses and doing whatever he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's some people live like that, dog. That's all they know. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't feel like.
And they're not taking responsibility for their craft.
I'm not, I can't speak for them. I speak for myself, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't speak for them, dog. Me personally, dog, I don't be out there doing all that shit. I just do what I have to do whenever I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? If trouble don't come my way, I don't go looking for trouble, dog. But if it come my way, I damn sure ain't running from it either.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? There's other brothers that fuck it, nigga. They feel like they untouchable. They go out there and they go out there and do their thing. They fuck with other rappers or whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Some people still be fighting.
Is that a good or bad thing?
I don't know. I can't really speak on it, dog. I thought, you know what I'm saying, that was the reason they was doing music, was to get out of the lifestyle they was living. So, me, you know what I'm saying, I'm not speaking for nobody else. I'm speaking for myself. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas call that keeping it real.
When I keeping it real, no, is that a good or bad thing that you're out there committing violent acts against your fellow man?
It depends on what you're doing it for. Depends. You know, some people treat their friends like their family because that's all they have. You know what I'm saying? So if they see their friend in some trouble, they don't give a fuck what they got. They ready to lose all that shit for their boy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his family.
You started from the middle of that story, though.
What you mean?
You just said the friend was caught up in something.
Right.
Your man is caught up. Not your man is caught up in something.
And I made it out.
Yeah.
And I see my boy in some trouble.
You started from right there.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beginning. Why is he in trouble? You see what I'm saying?
Well,
there's got to be a starting point on this.
It depends.
There's got to be a starting point on this. Because we don't talk things out. Because a lot of people watch rap videos and listen to hip hop.
You can't keep blaming this shit on rap, dog. What about rock and roll? What about movies and shit? What about Hollywood? What about all that shit?
I thought this was hip hop and the
it
effect
is,
on
dog,
you.
but
So why do you keep
dog.
bringing up other topics? We only talking
But
about hip hop
you keep
right
saying
now.
hip hop, dog. Like it's a cop out, dog.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
you
not a
can't,
cop
you can't
out.
blame hip hop for everybody's bad
Did
ass
I
kids,
say
dog.
hip hop was the only
You can't
reason?
do that,
Did I
dog.
say hip hop was the only reason?
That's how you saying it, dog.
Did I ever say hip hop was the only reason?
No,
Did I
that's
say
what you
regular-
said.
That's not what you said, but that's how you're coming off.
Because the topic is hip hop and
But
the
it
effect
doesn't
on
matter,
you.
dog.
It does matter. How do you stay on topic when you want to talk about everything? You can't. If we're talking about hip hop and the effect on you, we have to focus on
No.
hip hop.
First of all,
So we're talking about hip hop.
No, I disagree with you, dog.
So why do we have a topic? Why does this topic is society and effect on youth then?
That's what it is. Then.
No, it's not. It's hip hop on youth.
Everything has an influence on you, dog.
And we're focusing right now on
On
hip hop
hip-hop.
only. Why do you every
Hip
time
hop
somebody
is not the only reason.
did I say
We
it was?
know that.
Every time somebody
I'm
says
just saying,
hip hop,
every
you
time-
want to bring everything else into it.
It's because every time something goes wrong, they blame it on hip hop, dog. It's not.
We're not talking about the me. We're talking about us right now.
Okay, it's not just hip
We're
hop.
talking about us right
It's
now.
not hip hop,
I
though,
mean,
dog.
question is,
You don't have to
I'm
listen to
hip-hop.
this,
The
you
question,
don't have to
bad
listen
effect
to
on
it,
question
dog.
is hip hop and the effect on the youth.
Brother, you don't have to listen to it. The youth don't have to listen to
Is
it.
hip hop
So I'm
and
telling
the
you,
effect on you?
they don't have to listen
See,
to that.
you talking about cop out? That's a cop
That's
out.
not no cop
Every
out,
time somebody
dog.
says something about
No,
hip hop,
that's
you
not
want
no
to say
cop out,
rock and roll does it, country does it, this does it, the media does it. No,
That's
we're
not no
talking
cop
about
out,
hip hop
dog.
right
It's
now.
not no cop out,
So
dog.
you think they go to hip hop summits and talk about everything? They talk about hip hop.
No, it's talking
You have
about.
to narrow the focus down. You don't want to do that because every time somebody says something about hip hop, you get offended.
You damn right I get offended because that's what I do, dog.
Then don't talk
They
about
How you
always-
gonna
hip-hop.
speak about
they
something you
always
don't
bring
do, dog?
the
You don't do
negative.
that.
That's why we're not talking
What about the
about
positive
media.
effects?
That's why we're not talking about Hollywood. That's why we're not talking about country. We're not talking about rock and roll. You do hip hop, so speak on hip hop.
I'm
Do you
speaking
wanna-
on hip
No,
hop,
you're
bro.
not. Every time I say something about hip hop, you want to go over here and over there and over there. Talk
No.
about hip hop.
No, hip hop can't be responsible for everybody badass kids.
What about the good
Nobody's
effects?
saying, dog.
The good effects.
You
of
copping
hip-hop
out,
on
dog.
kids?
How am I copping out?
Because you keep saying it's hip hop.
No, I didn't say
No,
it's just
he's
hip hop.
We're
We're talking about hip hop's effect on youth. You keep making these fakes, you know what? Y'all need to go read a freaking dictionary for once in your life and find out what the heck is going on. It's hip hop and the effect on youth. Go find an
I
English
ain't hear
teacher.
nobody say no
Hip-
good effect.
No.
Hip hop and the effect on
Yeah,
youth.
like
Ask
everything-
your English teacher and
Like
find
you
out what
say, I
that
do what you
means.
say, dog. Y'all act like everything is
It's
just
bad.
It's just
I
bad.
ain't hear
dog.
nobody say no good effect.
You heard what I said
Everything
earlier.
you said was he needs to take responsibility and like just looking down on
What's
them.
good? What's good about hip hop?
No, it's therapeutic,
right?
dog.
It's an outlet.
You said it.
A different
You said it.
outlet.
Why did you just?
I
Why are
like
you
what?
just saying that just now?
I
get
said
off
that
the
at the
streets.
beginning of the damn
And,
show.
and what did I
Instead
say?
of being in the street,
said that
being
and
in
what-
the
and what did I
studio,
say?
dog?
Talking about.
It's an outlet for. It's an outlet
Right.
for what you, way you feel. It's an outlet for the way you feel. Correct. But what did I tell you to do? What did I say y'all need to do?
No, I don't have to explain myself, dog.
You don't want to take responsibility for your
How?
art.
It's not that. No, I don't have to explain myself to
I
nobody
didn't
but
say you
God,
have to.
dog.
I didn't say you have to do
If
anything.
they're not Jesus Christ, I ain't gotta say nothing, dog. If I don't want to.
Wow. Did you hear
And
that?
there ain't no cop out.
Did
That's
you-
just how I
did
feel.
did you hear that?
So pretty much,
You don't mean shit to him.
exactly.
You don't mean shit to him. You don't mean shit to
Well,
him.
you're saying
You-
that.
You
Nah,
just
that's-
said
you
that.
said
I
that.
didn't say
I
that.
didn't get
I
that
don't
from
care
what
about
he
what
said.
you do, but just
You're
buy my
saying
music.
that. I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I didn't
You're
get that
saying
from
that.
what he
What'd you say?
said.
I don't have to answer to nobody, dog. I'm just putting out art, dog. If they
Right.
choose to,
And you can- and you
if it
can-
gets in their hands, I have nothing to do with
And-
that. That's
and-
not
and
my
if you-
fault.
if you-
I didn't target
And if
them.
you
That's
can't-
what I'm
and
saying.
if you can't
That's
take,
what I'm
if
saying.
you can't take a few minutes out of your busy schedule to
Man,
explain
that's
your art to
bullshit, dog. I
somebody,
don't have to explain myself to
so
nobody,
you don't
dog.
have to. You don't have to do anything you don't
I don't
want
have to
to.
do
Right,
exactly.
because
Just
you
like
don't-
you said.
You don't
All
care
I have
about
to do
what
is
them
die,
people
right?
do. You don't care about what them people do.
I didn't never say that. That's you're saying that.
You just said
No, I
that.
didn't.
No.
No, you know. When you take my words out of context,
No.
dog,
How
that's
am I
what
taking
you're
your
doing.
words out of
That's
context?
what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
How?
You putting words in my mouth.
How?
That's what you're doing, dog.
How?
You are. I think so.
Anyway, dog, like I say, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to explain myself to nobody, dog.
No, you sure don't. You sure don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You sure don't.
Neither does any other.
If I choose to talk about that, if somebody asks me a question, I choose to talk about it, I can turn down that question,
You
dog.
sure
You know what
can.
I'm saying?
You sure
That don't mean
can.
I'm copping out. Just that I don't want to talk about it.
You turning your back on a fan who wants to know
There
what's
you go.
going on. What
How you saying I'm turning my back on it, dog? Come on, get out of here, man.
what did you just
Get
do?
out of here, man.
What are you doing?
Fans
Get out
don't
of here,
give people
dog.
interviews.
What are you doing?
Why not?
Get out of here, man.
I ain't never seen no fan give nobody an interview.
What are you doing?
Fans give people interviews, but fans also want to hear what you're doing.
Fans
What's up?
don't always give people interviews. You
They
don't
don't
always see a fan
But
give
you
an
know,
You
interview.
don't always see media
You
give
see
interviews.
people on TV giving
No,
interviews.
no, you don't.
Fans
No,
don't.
you
Sometimes
don't.
do it.
No, you don't.
No,
I
you
was
don't.
listening to
It's-
hold
do
up.
also.
I
I'm
was
saying
listening
it's
to
not all the
92Q
time, bro.
yesterday.
Not all the time, but
And they
not
were
all the
giving
time.
What fan
Sometimes
gets
it is.
the privilege of always of giving somebody an interview? It's not. What's the ratio of that? Like,
That's what they do.
That's
to
not
get,
likely,
That's
though.
what they do to get raped.
I'm saying.
They get
I'm not saying it
people
doesn't
to
happen.
call
I'm
them, try to
saying
win
it
the
does
show
happen, but
to have an interview with a person or backstage.
what's the
interview.
ratio between a fan giving an interview or an actual?
So what
They
do you
might
think?
ask a
What do you
question
think
that
you're
you
going to
choose
see?
So
the
let
artist
me
in
ask
the
you this. Let
backstage.
me ask you this.
If you get a
me
backstage
ask you
pass
this.
to see the artist, what do you think they're doing?
Let me ask you
Just
this.
tell me what you
Let
Let
think
me
about
ask you
the show.
this. Let me ask you
Why
this.
not?
Let's take
You was
Wait,
fan.
wait, let me ask you
Let's
this.
take
Let
a
me ask you
picture.
this. If I ask you a personal question, you don't want to answer. Is that a cop out? What?
A personal question like what? What do you call
It
personal? man?
depends.
How do you
What do you
equate
call
you asking
person?
him a personal question
No, if
to
I'm
you
a-
putting out music?
No, if I'm a fan, I'm asking him a question. I don't want to answer. You don't have to answer.
Okay,
it.
so
Like,
Yeah,
no,
okay, yeah, he
no
broke,
comment,
he broke it down. He
hold
broke it
on.
down. He broke it down. Go ahead.
Okay,
No
so
comment
he
on that.
said, all right, Fee, let me ask you something.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
No, I'm saying
B, let me ask you a question.
I'm doing a scenario right now.
Go ahead.
I'm saying, if you a fan, right? If you got a fan, they coming, and then you had a backstage pass they go to see you, and you talking with them, right? And the first thing he says, yo, man, that joint of, slapping a nigga upside his head. Yo, what was you thinking about that? What where you get all that from? Where that all come from? Because I be feeling like that. I be wanting to go ahead and do that right now. This sucker was out there on the streets yesterday. Got on me like that. And I thought about that. And I said, man, I wanted to slap that nigga upside his head. What would you say?
No, you answer my question first, bro.
No, I'm
Brother,
asking you.
No, I asked you first. You answer my question, I answer your question.
Okay, please repeat the question. I'm sorry.
If you was an MC and I'm a fan, and I ask you something real personal that you don't want to answer, is that a cop out?
Okay,
If
what?
is that a cop out if you don't answer that question?
There's different levels of it. What? Like what?
No,
What's
I'm asking you a question, brother.
What's the
I ain't
question?
talking about no levels.
What's the
I ain't
question?
talking about. It said something personal.
What's okay?
What's real
What's
personal?
the question?
It could be anything, dog. Anything.
Is it a
Give
question?
us-
Is it a question from his art, from one of his
It
songs
could
you
be
heard?
anything, dog. If you choose not to answer it, is that a cop out?
Okay,
I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about no MC. I'm talking about you as a man.
He
dog.
asked you. He asked
Is
you.
that a cop out? You say I don't feel
All
like
right,
you know.
give me.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I know that.
brother.
I'm telling him.
Answer
give
my
me
question.
a person. How can you answer that if
you
you
don't know
talking
the
about
question?
Okay,
something?
he asked you. This is the personal question. He asked you, "What's your religion?" And since this is whatever you say, why did you make this song? That's something personal.
Right.
Like you don't
Okay.
have to answer that. Like don't question me
You're
about
missing my
my
point,
music.
dog. It don't matter what question I asked you. I'm saying if you choose not to answer it as a man, I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about no artist. I'm talking about you. If you choose not to answer it, do you feel like that's a cop out?
Dre, you still missing it, man.
No, you're missing it, brother.
You're not
I'm
missing
asking you a
it.
simple
sitting
question,
there.
dog. It's yes or no answer, dog.
How can you
trying
answer it, Dre, if you sitting there talking about if you answer a personal
I
question?
said if it's
That
something you
was a
don't want to
personal-
answer. Didn't I say
That was
that?
a personal question he
Didn't I
just
say that?
asked. He asked a personal
I asked you
question.
something
within
plain
me.
and simple, dog. Yes or no answer, dog.
No, you didn't.
Is that a cop?
Yours wasn't plain and simple.
You was
His
not plain and simple. His was plain and simple.
You gotta break it down a little.
Just
bit.
All right,
what-
if I ask you a question that you don't want to answer.
That's the same thing you just
No,
said.
I ain't gonna say personal. I said that I don't because you don't want to answer and you choose not to answer it. Is that a cop out?
But you just took out the word personal.
I'm asking you a simple question, dog. I'm trying to make it simple as you can.
That
No,
ain't simple.
that's not
man.
simple. That's too broad. His was simple. He brought in a
He
subject.
brought in a
They
subject.
want to
Get
hear
out
an
of here,
actual
dog.
question.
Cause you gonna keep doing that shit regardless. So fuck that. But anyway, you copping out. Like I
True
say,
MC.
I choose not
True
to, if I
MC,
choose
that's
not to
what
answer
they
something,
do.
dog, I ain't
That's
gotta
what they
answer,
do.
dog.
Because they not man enough to just
Oh,
go ahead on
who's a fan?
and
You
handle
somebody,
a
you gotta
situation
handle
like a real man to
Like,
show
I
how
won't be
it's
mad.
supposed
I'd
to
be
be
like,
done.
I understand.
Yeah, that's so weak ass stuff. That's what
That's
hip hop
nasty.
is going
I
downhill.
shouldn't ask him.
Just because of that dumbass question he just said.
I mean, what about the music?
No, it's going down because you ain't answer that dumbass question because you ain't got no bright ass answer
No,
for
your
it.
question was so broad, dog.
No, it's a simple question.
It's
You want to
not a
answer
simple
shit
question. It's not a simple
No.
question.
Okay,
Because
Trey.
there's personal
okay,
questions.
Trey.
Yeah. Okay, what?
If somebody asks you something you don't feel like answering, and you
What's
say,
the question?
Yes,
Once again,
don't worry about the
that's-
question.
you mean don't worry about the question?
because that's not important.
You know
the
what?
important thing
And
is
he has different feels
dog.
about the question.
I don't give a damn, dog.
See,
If
thank-
it's something
thank
you don't want to
Thank
answer,
you.
man. Let me ask you this: if
About
it's something
thank
you don't
you.
want to answer, will you answer?
Huh?
If it's something you don't want to answer, will you answer?
Once again, what's the question?
No, something personal. Just think of something personal to you that somebody asks you, do you want to answer it or not? To yourself.
Is that a cop
Is
out?
the question related to my art form that I just performed, or is it just something off the topic,
Thank
off the
you.
wall?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Reggie.
Because you asking me the same
No,
shit.
I'm not
He's
asking
saying
the
it
same
doesn't
thing.
matter. He's saying any
No,
question. Any
Reggie.
question that
Now,
pops in your
Reggie,
head.
you've been listening. You don't agree with what I'm saying. That's fine. But once have I ever said a person, whether little kids, interview or whatever, asked a off the wall question to a rapper that didn't pertain to the art that they were putting out? Did I ask that? Did I ever say that? No. So why is Dre asking me to ask that question? If you put out a song about killing somebody and a kid comes up to you and says, "Yo, did you sleep with my mother?" No, you ain't got to answer that question. That ain't got nothing to do with your
So
art
is that a
form.
cop out?
They-
Is
no,
that a
they-
cop out?
That's not a cop out.
How's that not a cop out, Trey?
Because his song.
How he asking you a question? You disappoint your fans, ain't
Yo,
you?
He's basically
Okay,
getting
you know
at-
what?
You didn't say he's
Let's
has
do-
a cop
let's
out for
do the
everything. You didn't
closing-
say
That's what you
That's
said.
what I'm
That's
saying.
what you
Comments.
saying.
That's
So
what I'm
basically,
saying.
he's throwing it back
Comments.
like-
That's what.
He's
That's
basically
what.
throwing it
We're in
back like,
Sesame
oh,
Street
that's a
right
cop
now.
out. That's
So
a cop
I
out.
know
You
closing
kept saying it
comments.
at the end. So
No,
now
that-
he's throwing it
that
back
makes-
at
I know
you.
exactly what I'm saying. Thank you.
That
Thank
doesn't
you.
make
Thank
any
you.
sense, dog.
You understand what I'm saying?
Come on,
Reggie,
man.
you understand what I'm saying?
It makes a lot of
You
sense.
wouldn't
It
answer
makes
that
perfect
question
sense.
because it has nothing to do
Dre.
with your art form, correct?
Right.
He's a lost cause.
But we
Trey, man. you
But
know
I don't want you to answer that question. I'm not asking you to answer that question.
But we talking about fans, right?
Take the fan and the
And
fans.
fans don't always want to hear something about your music.
And then here you go.
There's fans that
And
come
then-
up to you like,
and
oh,
then,
I agree.
and then you
I
don't.
agree.
And then you don't have to answer those
how,
questions.
how big is your?
Well, is that a cop out?
That's not a
Not a
cop out
cop-out.
because they got nothing to do with your art
Okay,
form.
that's just what I was telling you, dog.
That's not what
I don't
you're
have to answer
telling me.
everything they
You
ask me,
just
dog.
said
I
this.
said questions
I
about
told
your
you that
art
from the
form.
beginning,
I
dog.
said questions about your art form. How come every time somebody narrows it down, you broaden it up again?
Dog, I know what you asked me, dog. And I said I don't have to answer every
What did
question,
I ask
dog.
you
You asked me if somebody asked me something about such and such, whatever.
about your song?
You didn't, and I choose not to answer. That's not no cop out.
That is a cop out.
Man, get out of here,
That's
That's a
dog.
cop out.
It's- I don't
That's
choose.
a
I
cop
don't
out.
feel like answering.
How's that not
And
a cop out?
something in that song could have been personal that you don't want to talk with that fan about.
And you can't take 30 seconds to
I don't have to
look,
say that.
You
You
ain't-
don't.
I'm asking.
He
I'm
was
asking.
getting.
I'm asking you.
Oh,
I'm
you asking me.
I'm asking you. You can't take 3 seconds and say, "Look, I understand. You don't have to say it this way, but I understand you're a fan, but that's real personal. I was in a certain mood that way." Boom. I ain't take on the detail.
Look, you can, but what if something's going on at that time? Like, it was a fan rush, and you gotta get up out of there. You gotta
No,
get
you
to
ain't
the
gonna
next
hear
thing.
one fan ask you that question, and you know that.
You gotta
Reggie.
get next to that.
You know that, Reggie.
You never know.
You know that, Reggie.
You can be
you
like,
know
hey,
that,
I can't
Reggie.
answer the question right now. Gone. Bye.
Yeah, that's not a cop out. You got other responsibilities to do.
That fan could still feel like it was though.
Then you know what that fan's gonna do? If he's a true fan, he's gonna be at your next show, and he's gonna wait for you to get another time, and he's gonna ask you that same question again.
Exactly.
Now, as long as I feel like this. As long as I don't disrespect my fans, dog, I'm straight. I don't have to answer everything they ask me.
That's
dog.
disrespecting them right there.
But no, not
That's how you feel.
just because
That's
then
how
you
you
don't
feel.
answer
Okay.
the question.
I don't feel like
Not
that.
everything. Not
Just
everything.
because you didn't
So
answer
not-
the question.
Not necessarily. Yes.
No.
If
It's art.
a fan takes the
Even
tone,
if it is my art, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to answer every question,
you
dog.
don't have to answer
So you like your
nobody.
music though.
It still doesn't matter, dog. Maybe I don't feel like answering that day. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm just in a bad mood. Maybe this going on, that going on.
Tweet.
If you're a true
Tweet.
fan.
If
Huh?
you're a true fan, that ain't gonna bother me.
What?
Oh, he don't feel like answering it. There. It's alright. It don't
That was a
feel
good one,
like-
though.
I'm still by his music.
Will I?
If you're a true fan, yeah. But it's a lot of
If
people.
you
No,
a lot
sometimes
of
you
fans
can-
go through a whole bunch of
there's a lot
stuff.
of hate.
A lot of fans go through that, go through a lot to get close to an artist that they really love, and then as soon as they get there, they get the brush off. I don't think they stay a true fan for long. I don't like quoting rappers, but Eminem didn't make that song stand out of freaking thin air. Not saying he personally experienced that, But trust me, there's a lot of stands out there who take time, effort, money to see their fans, to reach out and just touch their fans. Touch their artists that they love. And when they finally get that opportunity and you brush them off because you didn't feel that, whatever like that, that hits them right here. You got a lot of these fans love y'all. Love y'all. And when you brush them off because you didn't feel like it that day, that says a lot about your character.
That's that person, though. You can't blame.
And it really depends on how they take it.
I'm
Some
not
artists,
saying
some
right.
people understand, some people don't. You know what I
And
mean? And
Drake
that's
already
like,
said he wasn't that type of artist. But at the same token, he said he was that type of artist.
how?
Because you just said you didn't feel like answering that question.
Right. If I don't
It's
feel
certain
like
days. Everybody don't have to be all chippy. How you
Who
doing
said chippy?
all the day?
And answering the
Let
question.
me answer your question.
And answering the question. Ask me a question, Reggie. Ask me any question right now.
What's your favorite color?
You know what, Reggie? I'm not really in the mood right now. I just answered your question. You may not got the answer you wanted, but I answered your question. A lot of you artists.
now somebody might take that personal. What you just
Yeah,
said.
that's what I'm saying.
And
Like
you know what?
you can't take the time.
And you
That's
know
a
what?
cop out.
That's
Look,
not
that's
a
a
cop
cop
out.
out.
That is a cop
That's
out.
a cop out.
Because
That's
let
a
me
cop
explain
out.
it
Yeah,
though. Let me
okay.
explain it though, because you took the time to answer it, but you took the time to say some BS.
Yo,
If you
not-
gonna
that's a
take,
cop out,
if you
brother.
actually take
That's a
time to
cop out,
say
brother.
something,
That's
if
a
you're gonna
cop
take
out.
time to
But
say
the thing
something,
is, he had to
answer
do
the
the time
question.
That's a
out to do
cop
it.
out, dog.
Thank
But
you.
the thing is, he
Thank
had to do
you.
the time out to do
Thank
No,
something.
you.
no,
It's a
no,
cop
no,
out,
no,
dog.
It's
no,
a
no.
cop out,
It's
man.
a cop
No,
out.
he didn't
No,
answer the question.
no.
I didn't dance you down the question.
No,
He didn't
but
answer
the
the
question,
He
listen,
didn't
but the
answer the
question
question,
I
bro.
asked,
He didn't answer it.
listen, the question
answer the
I asked you that was so simple, and you took the time to say
My
some
color's
nonsense.
green. My color's green. I thought you were gonna ask me something as an artist, a fan would as an artist. My favorite color is green.
All right,
They
what's-
ask you
what's-
shit
all
like
right.
that all the time. Personal shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
What happened to your
if they asking you
ex-girlfriend,
simple questions like that, and you take the
Shit, you
time
don't
to say
answer
some
like,
BS,
no, if they-
nobody cares about
no,
your time.
if-
You could
if
have
you-
kept that and
If
kept it
you,
moving.
if someone asks you that simple question, you ain't got time to answer that. If a fan asks you that question, you can't answer that, then you're just an a-hole.
Right.
Straight up. Y'all are gonna answer that question.
Or
Y'all gonna say the
or what
past or
about
whatever. Go ahead.
what's your favorite song you ever made?
What's my favorite song I ever
As,
made?
as you being an artist.
Being as an artist. Now, do I have time to answer it?
No.
No, I don't. Look, dog. Write me a letter. Hit my fan base. Hit my
Get outta
email.
here.
Hit me
You
up.
know
Whatever.
And you know how mad that fans go? Because I know I would be flaming if somebody said that. Because you know,
I don't think
you know
that's a
for
good word
one,
to use, dog.
you know,
Change that word, dog. Just change
hey,
it,
you
dog.
stupid. I'd be mad, but
Say no homo.
no. But to take, you know damn well you're not gonna answer that Twitter. You're not gonna answer the fan mail
It's
that
not true.
that
You
he
can't
sent.
say that. You can't say that.
Half of the artists don't answer those things.
That's
And
that's them.
That's
You tried?
that's your
That's-
people.
Have you
That's
tried?
them.
No, I haven't tried.
That's them.
Well, how do you know?
That's them.
Because what artist actually has has the time to?
A lot
Answer
of artists.
Every
do.
always have time.
Every artist does.
Man, Raheem, you just want to say
I
something,
know,
dog.
I know, right? That's not true,
Man,
man.
something, nigga.
Man,
Everybody has
That's
time.
true, nigga. What are you talking
You
about?
gonna take
You
your
on
computer-
tour.
Okay,
Yeah,
right,
that's
Jay-Z, nigga. He got time.
As much fan,
You got time.
Listen.
If you
As
just
much
take time to take a
fan
shit,
mail
you get one last
that
time to take a shit at
comes
the
to
same
you,
time.
you do not have the time to sit there.
And he might
okay,
have the time, but not for you.
to answer all of them. And who?
Right. I talk about
No, that man probably
I
got a
don't know
zillion
about
fans,
it.
dog. You
I
help
help him. I help
Yeah,
him
you
out
did
there.
help him get rich. Okay, nigga, what you want, a damn merit badge, nigga?
I want a damn Mary Bad.
You got what
Answer
you
my
got
damn
out of it,
question.
though,
Answer my
right?
damn question.
You got what you got out of it, right? You got your CD, right?
I got my CD. Hell yeah.
Okay, then nigga, what you complaining about, nigga? I'm gonna give you $15 worth of real shit, nigga. You ain't got nothing to complain
I got
about.
a CD, but you got a Maybach. You know how many years?
So what?
Answer my damn question.
Dog, you got priceless lyrics, dog.
Priceless lyrics?
dog.
I
Yeah.
got priceless lyrics.
Yes, nigga.
Like
Dog,
I downloaded that. I
I'm
downloaded the
giving you
internet.
jewels, dog. Jewels, dog. You can't find anywhere else, dog. Brother, jewels. You can
From
take
my
it
heart.
too, dog. This shit come from my heart. You know what I'm saying?
I can download the joint.
Okay. A true fan don't do that though.
Okay, man. We finna
True fan don't do what?
We
True
finna
fan
end
don't do
politicking, man. This shit.
You never downloaded music before?
No,
That's-
Let's just say
That's-
we
you know what?
agree to disagree.
I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that.
Let's
one.
agree to disagree.
Man,
All right.
I honestly, if you're a true fan,
Rick Ross, I'm not down with that Ross stuff.
I'm talking your boy, and he got a lot of true fans. You know, that boy, he downloads every damn
who's
single.
Fat Boy? You talking
He
about Fat Boy
downloads
Ross
CDs.
or Fat Boy?
Nah, he talking about Fat Boy.
From-
Fat Boy.
Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street, Fat Boy?
yes. He had true fans, but he downloads his shit because he's cheap.
I'm
Nigga
not.
said cheat.
Then he's not a true fan.
Hey,
He's
cheat,
not a
but
true
I
fan.
mean, nigga just.
He's not a true fan.
I'm not downloading Rick Ross stuff
He's not a true fan.
unless it's a mixtape that I.
He's not a
that
true
I
fan.
can't, like go to the store.
Well,
and
let's just
buy.
say this: we agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that fair?
basically.
Is that fair?
Basically.
No. He, I don't think
This
he's-
nigga, he's just
God.
want to be on camera.
Uh-huh.
Just give
Just give him his 15 minutes, man.
Go ahead, man. Say hi to your family, man. Tell my baby I said.
This shit's on. Anyway, man. Moving on.
All right, man. We're gonna go around the board. You know what I'm saying, and we're gonna start with Reggie, and we're gonna get the last thoughts.
Hip hop effect on the youth. We didn't talk about so much stuff. My head's going. But it does. I admit it does have a lot of negative things. But people need to stop always looking at the negative. That's all people do is look at the negative and take the time to actually look at the positive and look at the clubhouses that rappers have made and the fundraisers and all the stuff and the outlet of music actually getting youth off the streets into the studio and being creative and stuff like that, being proactive, you know. And that sums mine up.
All right, Ryan.
I think you got time to be negative. You have time to be positive. At least put a disclaimer. Put a video out. I mean, put a
Nigga,
video.
that's why I say parental.
I'm talking right now, man. You got time to be negative. You got time to be positive.
That's how the last argument started.
And, I lost it, man. Finger drag.
This shit say parental advisory, dog. How much more of a disclaimer do you
Have
need?
you ever bought a record when you was younger that said that had a PA joint on it?
Yeah.
Put it in advisory.
Yeah.
Never had one before?
Yes, I had.
All right, then.
Yes, I did.
Okay then.
Yes,
So
I
how you
did.
want?
They didn't
you
always
say
put
something,
those on there.
They can always put those on there now.
It's always on there. It's been always on there.
No one
No,
hasn't.
no,
No
no,
one
no,
hasn't
no,
done it.
no,
You're not
no.
gonna tell me because I done done the research on it.
Nah, it
No,
hasn't on
that's
there.
not.
Well, you know. Anyway, I don't want to get into that shit.
Straight, man. Straight, go ahead.
I agree 100% with what Reggie said. With his point. We do focus on the negative all the time, and we don't focus on the positive. The problem is we don't see the positive enough. For every one positive, we have 50 negatives.
I agree pretty much with everybody around the table. I believe in the hip hop. I believe in our MCs. My question is, who is ready to make that change or step outside of that circle of what we projected right now to do something different? That's my thing on it.
Like I say, man, I don't believe not answering the question is a cop out. It's just, you know what I'm saying, if you don't feel like answering it, you don't feel like answering it. And I believe that, you know what I'm saying, hip hop does have some negative things and does have a lot of positive things. I just think the negative outshine the positive because that's all people see and shit in the minute. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, I mean, you know what I'm saying, the minute something goes wrong, it seems like hip hop always getting the blame for it and shit.
That's true.
And also, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I believe that everybody was born in different environments and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, what this man put out and shit like that, you can't judge him on that no matter where he come from, you know what I'm saying, or how he was raised. You can't judge him on that because you don't know his story. You haven't walked in that man's shoes. So whether he talking about killing, selling drugs or pimping or whatever he does, you know what I'm saying, you know, that's your choice on listening to that or buy, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, rather, you know what I'm saying, I know little kids sometimes, you know, I'm sure that man didn't market that shit to no little kids, though. And that's, you know what I'm saying, how I feel on it. And that way in another show of Politicking. You know what I'm saying? Yours truly. And we out.
King?